Hello and good day, and welcome to our business overview on how to increase your cash flow. My name is Jace Raymer, and I'll be your presenter here today. Just wanted to take a few minutes and explain who I am and why I'm here with you today, and then we'll get into the meat of our presentation. Quite simply, I went to college, got out of college, got a great job in corporate America, and began to climb the corporate ladder. And over a period of time, I began to realize that corporate America just wasn't everything that it was cracked up to be. Corporate America, in fact, was really, really good at making sure I had just enough money to pay all my bills at the end of the month and maybe take one vacation a year. I also found out that my coworkers were more like my competition, and in order for me to get a 3% raise, a lowly 3% raise the very next year, I had to increase the amount of hours that I had to work and increase my productivity year over year. And quite frankly, I became very tired, and I started to look for something more. And about the time my wife and I decided to start a family, we wanted her to be home with our children, and we wanted to find a way that we could replace her income. And while we were talking about what we could do, we wanted to find something that had unlimited potential, something that wasn't going to place limits on what we could do, and we wanted something that would be flexible, something that could make us money when we wanted to work, and times when we wanted to be with our kids, we didn't have to be at a job. And so that kind of led us on a journey. And you may be here in the same journey, and what I'd like to say to you is that you need to understand what your why is. I mean, for me, sometimes the good Lord just has a great way of showing up, and that's what we're here to talk to you about tonight. And, I really was looking for more family time, and maybe you're the same way. Maybe you have a great job with a career that you absolutely love. And you just want to diversify your income. Maybe just have a multiple stream of income, another revenue stream, so it's not so dependent on your current career. When I first got started, out, I definitely had debt that I needed to pay off, and maybe that's a reason why. There's lots of reasons why you may be looking to generate additional income, or why you may be looking to increase your cash flow. And I'll say this: once you find out what that why is, you become an unstoppable force in the marketplace. Now, once we've got that why figured out, what I'd really like to say to you is what we're here to talk to you about today is what if we could show you a way, that you could increase your cash flow on a service that you're already using, spending money on each month. It's a great concept, right? Well, I'd like to welcome you to Lightyear Wireless. Quite simply, we are a direct sales company that shows people how to save money and then allows average, ordinary people like myself how to make money in the telecom industry, in the wireless industry. We're a 16-year-old telecommunications company. Our division was started in July 2008. And you can see here we're very well documented in a lot of periodicals. The company's gone out and taken care of everything for us, so I can focus on two things. I can focus on helping people, helping them save money, and I can focus on helping them make money. Our company has gone out and established customer service. And you should know that customer service will take care of everything for you, and it takes care of everything for me. They handle all the provisioning, all the porting, all the billing. They handle all of the inventory. Our company, Lightyear Wireless, has gone out and secured contracts with two of the largest wireless providers in the U.S., and Sprint and Verizon, and has allowed me to insert myself in that revenue stream. And that's, of course, what we're here to talk about today. So anyways, what you need to know is that we're not a new startup company. We've definitely been around the block for a long time, July 2008. We know exactly what we're doing, and we're a proven company, and we continue to grow, and we've got over $100 million in sales. Now, you might be asking, well, why did you decide on getting into wireless, Jason? Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, wireless seemed to be relevant. I mean, you can look back in the 80s with deregulation, and as we moved, into today with cell phones and tablets, and, the wireless products of the future with eyeglasses and wristbands. It just always seems to be relevant. People always have it. Wireless has quite simply never, ever had a down quarter. I mean, wouldn't we have all liked to been a part of AT&T or Verizon back in 1975, back in 1980? Sure we would. And it's the same way. The technology is always pertinent, it's always changing, and it's always relevant. Now let's put some specific numbers to that. What that means is that there's over $200 billion annual dollars spent in the wireless industry, along with over 300 million users nationwide. So I don't have to explain to anyone about this thing called a cell phone. Everybody already has one. All I have to do is spend my time focusing on showing people a better way. Showing them a way where they can save money, and showing them really a better way where they can actually make money. And when I can focus on that, I'm going to continue to be happy. People are going to continue to be happy, and our business is going to continue to grow to more than $240 billion in annual revenue. Okay, our products are habitually used and unconsciously purchased, and quite simply what that means is people cannot live without our products. They pay for it each and every month. It can never be paid off. And up until Lightyear Wireless, no one could ever get free cell phone service. But with Lightyear Wireless, there's a revolution going on. And that revolution, we're showing people how to eliminate their cell phone bills for the rest of their lives and replace it with a paycheck. So let's talk about the paycheck. Well, there's three basic ways that you can earn money in our company. One is with an immediate bonus. The second is with a monthly residual income. And then the third thing is with leadership incentives. We're going to go through a few each of those and kind of break it down so that you can understand it. One of the things you're going to do when you join our business is you're going to go out and you're going to help people save money, and you're going to get customers. You're going to activate customers. And when you do that, the company's going to pay you $25 for each personal retail customer. So if you just went out and helped 10 people, family and friends that you know, close, you're going to make $250. Now, if you do the first 3 customers in your first month, in your first 30 days, the company is going to pay you an additional $200. So you go out and you help 10 people in your first month and you show them how they can save money. Typically, our customers save at least 50%. You're going to get paid $450 just for sitting down and helping some of your family and friends and showing them how they can save money on a product that they're already using. It's a great feeling when you can truly help someone and eliminate a bill for them. But it gets better. Lightyear Wireless is not only going to pay you to help get customers, but they're also going to pay you to help other people start their own businesses. So one of the things you'll do, we'll teach you exactly the 4 easy steps on how to get other people started in our business. Is the company's going to pay you up to $400 each. So if you just went out and found a handful of people that felt the same way you did and showed them a way that they can generate an income, you know, an additional revenue stream, how they can increase their cash flow, the company will pay you $400. And let's just say you went out and found 5 people. That 5 people could generate $2,000 of immediate upfront bonuses just for you. And that doesn't include your 10 customers that you went out and got. So that's $450 there. So that's about $2,500 that you could get in your first month or maybe your first couple of months of business with Lightyear Wireless. But here's the best part. There's no limits. There's truly no limit to the number of independent business owners that you can enroll. So quite honestly, you only need to have a couple of people that you can work with, and we'll give you all the tools to do that. You know, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people maybe, but some people that I work with have teams of 50 people, 100 people. Some people I work with actually have teams in the tens of thousands of people. There's truly no limit, and Lightyear Wireless simply offers you whatever you're looking for based on whatever your goals are, based on whatever your reason why for generating additional cash flow is. And finally, when we talk about residual income, that's what really drew me in with Lightyear Wireless was the residual income. And I'll say this is a quote famously out there, that if people truly understood what residual income was, they would run right through a brick wall to get to it. And quite simply, all it means is this. You do the work one time, and you continue to get paid over and over and over again. So in most people's jobs, they get paid on a linear basis. And what that means is they go to work and they get paid. They go to work and they get paid. Let's say you went to work January through March. It's almost the end of March. Well, let's say your boss came and said, hey, you know what, we're going to keep paying you, but you don't need to come in and go to work. That's exactly what residual income is. In our example here, if you just went out and helped 3 people and showed them a way that they could eliminate their cell phone bill in a way that they could actually generate some income, just like you. Generate some passive residual cash flow. And we're going to show you how those 3 people can go out and find 3 people. And it'll give you a team of 9. And for sure, you know, a team of 9 people can far out produce anything that you could produce as an individual. And that team of 9 will get a team, you know, they'll each get 3. That'll give you a team of 27. And your team of 27 will each get 3. That gives you a team of 80 people. And 80 people with 10 customers at a $60 per month cost on a 4% commission, so you're only going to be earning a very small portion of 4%. That's going to generate over $1,900 each and every month to you. And I know you may be thinking, Jason, yeah, that's great. I mean, that's my house payment, or maybe that's my car payment, but it's not really something that's going to set me financially free. But here's the thing that you need to understand is if you can build a team of 80 people, you can add a zero. You can build a team of 700 people. And remember, this isn't 700 people that you know. This is 3 people that you knew. And then we're going to work with you, and we're going to show you how those 3 people can get 3 people just like you got 3 people. And in the case here, with a team of 700 people at 10 customers each, you're going to generate over $16,000 a month in residual income each and every month. And just imagine how life-changing that could be. Just imagine how much more involved with your community you could be, how much more involved you could be with your family, with your friends, and how much more charitable you could be in your life. But here's the best thing. There are people in our organization right now that have a lot more than 700 people on their team. We have people in our organization right now that have 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 5,000 people, 15,000 people, 20,000 people. Look, there's truly no limits to the number of team members that you can go out and get. Now remember, it started with 3 people. You went out and you helped 3 people, and we're going to work with you and show you how those 3 people can find 3 people that give a team of 9, and so on and so forth. It's truly amazing. And of course, you're going to promote in our company like you'd promote in any other company. Our main starting position is the RM position, starting position number 2, that's regional manager. Our top level position is our presidential director position, or PD. And quite simply, all that means is you're going to get paid more money for doing the same thing because you're going to get better at what you're doing, just like any other job. And finally, we're going to talk about what it takes to get started. Now, I'm going to respectfully focus on the platinum package, the regional manager package. But what I'd like to tell you is that for only $500, you can insert yourself in a wireless revenue stream. And look, it gets awesome. It's even better than that. You can get 10 first-month free wireless coupons, virtual coupons, where the company is going to give you 10 customers that they can actually get their service for free for the first month. That's a $600 value. That's outstanding. But it gets even better. You're allowed to get regional manager compensation. You get a web suite of marketing tools. You can go out and help other independent business owners and gather customers. It gets better, though. If you enroll as a platinum manager or enroll in our company at all, our company is going to challenge you. They're going to challenge you to go out and get 3 independent business owners. And if you do that in your first 90 days, you're going to get up to $1,200 in bonuses. You're going to get free wireless service, and the company is going to give you back your startup cost. Now, that is truly outstanding. I don't know any business where you can get 100% return on your investment in your first 90 days. Look, it's simple. If you went out and started a Verizon store or a Sprint store or any other business for that matter, it's going to cost you $10, $20, maybe $100,000 just to get started. And then we won't even mention about the adult daycare known as employees or inventory or customer service or all that stuff that the company's already taking care of. And then they're going to give you your money back for helping 3 people. And you're going to get paid. It's quite simply outstanding. And of course, you're going to be working with us, the Vision Team Marketing Group. Quite simply, we're the largest active organization in all of Lightyear. We have the most vice presidents, senior vice presidents, and presidential directors. And all that means to you is we know what we're doing. We've got a simple, proven system. It's a very easy 4-step process that even I can follow. And we're going to show you all the training, all the support. We're going to be in your back pocket the whole way to make sure that you get everything you're looking for out of Lightyear Wireless. It's truly amazing that the company's gone out and taken care of all the parts of business that everybody doesn't like. They've taken care of the inventory. They've taken care of all the billing. They've taken care of all the provisioning and porting. And they've got people that just answer the phone just to say, hi, how you doing when people call. It's great. All I get to do is focus on helping people save money and teaching other people how they can make money. And I get paid to do that. It's simply outstanding. Now, when I got started with my business, there were a few questions I had, and maybe you might have the same question, so I just wanted to address them for a second. The first question is, I really didn't understand everything, and I only had a 20-minute webinar, and, there's only so much my brain could process at one time. And I completely understand that. I really would like you to go out and do your due diligence and make sure you review and understand everything that you possibly can. I'll say this. Does it make sense? Does it make sense that you're going to have your cell phone for the rest of your life, and so is everyone you know, and so is everyone you don't know? And does it make sense that your life would be better if you didn't have to pay a bill, and instead of paying a bill, you actually got a paycheck? If that makes sense, then you need to get back with the person that sent you here. And you need to sit down and have a serious conversation with them. And the other thing I'll say about not understanding is when I started in corporate America, I didn't understand everything about my job, but I certainly stuck around for a paycheck. And our company is no different. The second item is it really true? Can you really eliminate your cell phone bill forever? And can you get paid? Well, our company is well documented. As I said, we've been around for a while, and I really encourage you to go out and do your due diligence and discover that it is true. All across the United States this very week, there are people that have not paid a cell phone bill, and there are people that are getting checks, and it's nice. Finally, the third point is I don't have the time. You know, I was in corporate America. I was trading dollars for hours, and time was really, really difficult for me. And what I did is I just broke it down, and I understood that sometimes at lunch I had some time where I could make a phone call and tell someone about my business, and maybe even sometimes driving home from work to home, before I got home to my family, I had a few minutes I could make a few phone calls. And over time I began to build a business, and then I realized that I had a team of 10 people. And that team of 10 people could certainly outproduce what I was doing. And all of a sudden I got the gift of time back because the money kept coming in because I wasn't 100% responsible for my income. It was really awesome. And finally, the fourth thing is that I just don't have the money. And believe me, I can completely understand that. Money has never been tighter than it is today. And I don't care if you listen to the Wall Street Journal or not, it is true. What I had to do for me was I had to sit and look at myself in the mirror, and I had to say, if I'm not going to do something that makes sense, if I'm not going to do Lightyear Wireless, what am I going to do? And if I'm certainly not going to do it now, when am I going to do it? So for me, I just had to have a tough conversation with myself, and if you're struggling with any of these, please get back with the person that sent you here and have an open conversation about it. We'd love to talk to you about it, and there are definitely different avenues that we can approach to help you be successful in our business. And so there's 3 people that we typically have on our webinar, and the first person says, you know what, Jason, I've heard enough, I'm ready to get started, and to you I just want to say welcome to the family, and I look forward to meeting you soon. The second person says, Jason, this makes sense, but I've got questions, and that's great because we've got answers. We've got lots of information, and I encourage you to get back with the person that sent you here. We'll make sure you get all your questions answered. And the third person says, you know what, Jason, I appreciate the time, but it's just not for me. But, you know, I would like to find out about how I could save money. And to you, I'd like to say thank you very much for your time for being with us here today. And we would definitely like to sit down and have a great conversation and show you a way you can save money. Customers are the lifeblood of Lightyear Wireless. See, Lightyear Wireless knows if the customers are happy and the independent business owners are happy, we're all going to stick around. And we're all going to continue to tell everybody about Lightyear Wireless. And when that happens, the company is going to continue to grow in the same manner that it has grown since July 2008. And so if you're just here to be a customer, get back with the person that sent you here, and you don't need to pay a cell phone bill anymore. Let's sit down and have a great conversation about that. And with that being said, I just want to leave you with this one last thought. Everybody you know has a cell phone, and so does everybody you don't know. Everybody who's not with Lightyear Wireless has to pay a bill. So wouldn't you rather turn that bill into a paycheck? I sure hope you do. And I look forward to meeting you soon. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you very much for attending our presentation. It's Jason Raymer from Kalamazoo, Michigan, signing off.